Stop using your own money to purchase property. My name is Erin Price Emery with the Collective Real Estate Team at Oakland Realty, and I'm with
Julie Tran, the founder of the West Mortgage Group.
So today we're going to discuss how you can take out money from your RRSPs and use that money for a down payment to purchase a home as a first-time home buyer.
Yes, that's
Julie,
correct.
What are the details and how do we do this?
First-time home buyers, what you're actually going to do is go to the bank and apply for an RRSP loan.
Okay, so exactly what is an RRSP?
An RRSP is a registered retirement savings plan, which allows you to put money into your plan to use towards a down payment or retirement, and then you can actually deduct your taxes from that vehicle.
Fantastic. Okay, so you can go down to any bank and set this up?
Yes, that's correct. You can go to any bank to set it up. There is a limit of $50,000 for an RRSP loan. However, that being said,
What do you mean by that? When you say 50,000 RSP, what does that mean when you say a loan?
the most that you can actually apply for is $50,000 as a loan for an RRSP. So if
Okay.
you go into the bank and you want to apply for an RRSP loan, it will differ. It will be different for each person. However, the maximum amount that you're allowed to get for an RRSP loan is $50,000. You do have 1 year to pay back this loan. So what you will do is take out this. Say you take out $50,000.
Wait, back up for a second here. I'm a first-time home buyer, and I'm gonna go down to the bank and I'm going to set up for an RRSP account.
Yes.
So I've set up my account, and I'd like to contribute maybe $20 a month into this account. Okay, so when you said I can borrow $50,000, you mean I'm borrowing from the bank $50,000, or I've already put in $50,000 into my account?
So you're going to borrow it from the bank. So
I'm borrowing money from the bank.
Yes.
Even better.
Yes. What you're going to do is you're going to go to the bank as if you're going to borrow, any type of loan, but it's called an RRSP loan. They will let you know how much it is that they can get you approved for, but the maximum limit is $50,000. So for example, say they give you $50,000 as a loan for an RRSP. You will then contribute that to your RRSP plan.
Okay.
You will get a tax receipt, and you can use that tax receipt to write off from your income in that following year, which will save you a lot of taxes.
Let me get this straight. Now, I have my $50,000 loan from the bank, and let's say I've already put in $1,000 into my RSPs for my paychecks. So now I have $51,000, and you're saying that I can take that money out of the RSPs and use it towards a property, and I'm lower taxed on it?
You lower the tax when you contribute into your RRSP. So that $50,000 or the $51,000 that you contribute to your RRSP, you would get a tax receipt for. Then you would write it off from your income, and that's how you save the taxes. So now that you have $51,000 and you want to use it towards a home purchase, you can take out that full $51,000 under the first-time home buyer's plan and use that as a down payment, tax-free money towards your purchase.
Okay.
That being said, one of the stipulations is when you contribute to your RRSP, the money has to be in there for a period of 90 days before you're able to use it towards your home purchase.
You're talking about the loan?
No, the money that you're contributing to the RRSP. So say,
Like my $1,000?
yeah, the $1,000 and the $50,000 that the bank has given you as a loan.
Yep.
That money has to stay in your RRSP for a period of 90 days before you can take that out and use it towards your purchase.
Okay. Sorry, is there a max amount of money that you can put into your account? So now you have the loan and you want to put more money in. Is there a maximum amount?
There is a maximum. So every person will be different. And how you're going to tell what your maximum contribution amount is by looking at your notice of assessment. On the third page, it's going to give you an amount of how much you can contribute every year into your RSP. So it may not be $50,000, it may be $20,000.
So everybody's different.
Everybody is different.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. So when we get that notice from the CRA of Canada here, we will look at that.
Correct.
Now, did you say what there was for a max amount of money that we can take out? So if I had, example, $100,000 altogether now saved in the account, $50,000 I borrowed, and the other $50,000 as I've contributed into the account, what is my maximum that I can take out to put towards my down payment?
The maximum you can take out is $60,000 as a first-time home buyer towards your purchase.
Okay, so $60,000. So I'll leave that.
And that, has increased from $35,000 to $60,000.
Oh,
That's a new update there.
Okay, that's fantastic. Okay, so then the rest will stay in the account for when I get old and want to use it, and then this part will use towards my first time.
Correct. The other new update actually as well is you do have 15 years to pay back this RSP. And what I mean by paying back this RSP, the 60,000 that you borrowed, you have 15 years to pay 60,000 back into your RSP every 15 years to pay it back. You used to have to pay back on the second year of withdrawing the funds, but now they have extended to 5 years after you withdraw the funds. So
that's great. 5 years to pay back 60 grand from the money that I borrowed. And how much money am I saving? So do we have a scenario we can use to see how much we're saving?
Yes. If say you made $100,000, your income tax that you would have to pay is about $25,000.
Okay.
If you made $100,000 and you contribute 60,000 into your RSP, you actually are only paying 9,000 towards your income taxes. So you're saving $14,000, which then you can take and put that into your RSP loan because you're saving that in taxes.
We're saving that in money because we're using the RSP money instead of using our other savings account money. And that's where the stipulation, or not the stipulation, that's where the benefit is for using your own money that you've already put in, borrowing money from the bank, using that money as a down payment for the time being. So you're saving money.
Correct. It's free money.
Free money. Everybody loves free money. Yes. So if anybody has any questions, of course, this is a lot more in-depth, detailed conversation. You're going to want to reach out to Julie and I where we can talk with you, or just reach out to Julie directly and she can give you an entire breakdown and walk you through the steps as a first-time home buyer, how you can use this method to save money. So for more information, we will leave our contact details down below, and please don't forget to subscribe and like onto my YouTube channel. My name is Erin Price-Emery with the Collective Real Estate Team.
And I'm Julie Tran, founder of the West Mortgage Group.
Thanks.
Bye.